Hi tube heads. What we've got here is a Hohner Blues blaster, and what's happened here, this mic belongs to a gigging worker. He works pretty hard. And what's happened here is the XLR fitting is pulled out, so he wanted me to bring it home and give it a little bit of a look and see what I think about it. It's not his main stage mic. His stage mic is a Green Bullet, of course, but he actually thought he'd give this one a go the other night and hadn't used it for a while, and look what happened. I asked him how old it was. I thought, oh yeah, it looks pretty old, mate. So how old do you reckon it is? It's only 18 months old. So he asked me to bring it home, give it a look, see in there. There's no thread in there. I can't believe that. There's not even threaded, no grub screws to hold it in, just looks like some kind of yucky glue. So he wants me to pull it open and give it a look and see if it's worth salvaging, and so I thought I'd give it a bit of a look, see for him. I was interested. I've never seen him inside one of these myself yet. Cheap as chips. We'll find out how cheap as chips they really are anyway. So just hang on a minute, I'll get back to you and we'll give it a... So yeah, tube heads, I'm back with you. So we'll crack this sucker open. Screws were a bit loose, I must admit. Someone's had a tinker with it before, I'd say. So, what have we got here, folks? Look. Not much happening inside there at the moment. We'll give you a closer look in a second. But what I found here is the element on the back of here actually says Japan. So I got some good old Germany know-how made in Japan here, folks. So we can see why she's come to pieces. So I can carefully lift that out. And that side there. So, hello, look at that. So that looks familiar. I'm pretty sure, check that out, will you? I'm pretty sure you see these elements on eBay for sale. I wouldn't mind betting you I'd find them in one of the Mouser catalogue I've got there on the computer. So that's what we've got happening at the moment. And just a big bit of foam here by the looks of it. Look at that. They're supposed to play a harmonica through that. You might as well put your harmonica up against the bloody pillow and start trying to honk for a bloody pillow. It's ridiculous. But it is a crystal element, so that's just one way of safeguarding the element from moisture, I would say. It's a very cheap way of doing it too, I might add. So you can see these are not a real expensive setup at the moment. Just going by looking what's going on in here. Oh yeah. So I'll come around and give you a closer look here. So what have we got happening in here? I don't know if you can see it down there, but there's this massive volume pot with this really pissy little looks like a really pissy capacitor on the back there. So I'd say that's stuck on the back of the volume pot there, trying to knock a bit of the tone down a bit there, I'd say. So they look like a real expensive setup, these ones, aren't they? So you can see why They're so cheap, actually. The brother did want my opinion whether it's worth fixing again or not. Well, yeah, my opinion is, yeah, my opinion's not too hot at the moment, I'll tell you. So here's the, I don't know if I can see that. Can we get where it says Japan? Made in Japan, something like that. Can't get it on, it's too fucked. Anyway, that says made in Japan, folks, anyway. And that's what the element looks like. You see these a dime a dozen on eBay, for sure. I see them all the time. No more than $4 to $5 or something. Oh yeah, hang on, that's where else I see him too. There's a dude on eBay calls himself Techno Bird. And he's got a bit of a rig running. I think it's called Harmonica Mic Shop. I'm not too sure about that, but if you go there, he sells these in a little setup, ready to go. They've got a well, it's got just the element, of course, and a volume pot, and the guitar jack ready to go. Just slip it in one of your shells. So that's what we've got at the moment with this rotten thing. My honest opinion would be, yeah, I could fix it, there's no doubt about that. Bit of wrangling here and there, bit of a grub screw here and there to keep that socket in there, might, you know, bit of bloody work, you get that, mate. But you can fix it anyway and go in the drawer because you'd be too scared of the mongrel failing on your next gig for you anyway. It's not as if you're going to go out and use this as your main mic on stage, that's for sure. So that's it, folks. The old U-Butte Hohner fucking Blues Blaster. 18 months old. That's just from, yeah, laying around on top of amps and stuff like that. And what actually happened, he was telling me the other night, he thought he'd give it a bit of a play, you know, just do something different. And he had a bit of a jam with it, and he took the XLR fitting out as you normally do, you know, and the whole guts came out with it. And to find out that, you know, they're only bloody glued in there. Look, there's a bit bright there. There's no thread on that thing whatsoever. She's a goer, mate. So I'll put it back together for him and tell him, you know, looking at it for you. Wants to do something, I don't know. Is it worth the money? Well, there you go, folks. That's a question in itself. Is it worth the money? Well, you've had a look. I've had a look. Would I buy one? My honest opinion, no, I would not buy one. When you can get one much cheaper, like I say, go to this dude on eBay. I think he calls himself Techno Bird, and he'll fit you up with the exactly same setup. So yeah, check it out, folks. That's it. I best put this thing back together at the moment. So that's it for now, folks. Yeah, the Hohner Blues Blaster. Yeah, 18 months old. You know, that's it. You want your bucks to go a bit further than 18 months, I tell you. So that's it, folks. Hohner Blues Blaster. Are they worth the money? Well, there it is in front of your very eyes. My honest opinion, no. Would I buy one? No. And I don't even like the sound of them anyway. I'm more of a dynamic man. So that's me, in the dynamic mics. So yeah. Make up your own mind. Is the Hohner Blues Blaster worth the money?